It has to be a top-class Nasi Lemak to get on this list, and the first one to make it is the appropriately named Nasi Lemak shop. There are a couple of branches, and we visited the one at SS15 Courtyard. It's always the busiest restaurant in the complex. What makes this Nasi Lemak special is the balance. Creamy coconut rice, anchovies or ikan bilis, cool cucumber and a rich egg all come together in a single mash. The very first Nasi Lemak we tried on arriving back in Malaysia last year was at the Kwai Sun Kopitiam, also in SS15.
Now sometimes the first Nasi Lemak after being away for a while gets a free pass. We wondered if nostalgia was doing some of the work.
So naturally we came back again. Turns out it really was one of the better ones. The sambal is excellent, and you can choose either a fried egg or a boiled egg. Personally, I'm always happy to see a boiled egg.
This is comfort food at its finest.
The flavours are familiar and reassuring, and you can immediately see why so many locals eat here. Kwai Sun is a nice location also. One of those friendly kopitiams where you feel like one of the family. Most people know Café Kleptocrat because it's one of the most interesting cafes in Chinatown. Hidden away behind an old chop house, the vintage courtyard setting is worth visiting all by itself. But we're here to judge the Nasi Lemak, not the decor. The first time I visited, I ordered the beef rendang version, which was something completely different for me.
The beef was slow cooked until incredibly tender, and the rich, aromatic rendang paired surprisingly well with the spicy sambal.
The second time we visited was for high tea, which included a more traditional Nasi Lemak with chicken curry, also very good. This was comfort food done exceptionally well, and we didn't miss the cucumber sandwiches and scones at all. The first time we tried this Nasi Lemak, we weren't even planning to. The vendor handed us a complimentary packet while we were buying something from an adjacent stall. One mouthful later, we knew we'd be back. And we were, the very next day. This one is all about the sambal. Rich, slightly sweet and properly spicy, the sambal alone was enough to make us return. I really think these people love what they do, making great food that they know people are going to enjoy and come back for.
I guess if a restaurant has Nasi Lemak in its name, there's a certain expectation. And if it's called Nasi Lemak Bumbung, the pressure is really on.
Fortunately, they absolutely deliver. This legendary roadside spot has been here for decades, serving the iconic dish right on the street. People clearly don't come for the comfort, they only come for the Nasi Lemak. One thing that separates a good Nasi Lemak from a great one is attention to detail. The rice has to be fragrant, the sambal has to be perfect, and every accompaniment has to earn its place on the plate.
This restaurant is famous for its late-night atmosphere, sunny-side-up egg, and Indian spiced fried chicken, which have made it a long-standing favourite among PJ locals and food hunters.
Nasi Lemak Bumbung gets everything right, with wonderful sambal and crispy chicken. It just makes you smile to be here. Even though I usually prefer a hard-boiled egg to fried egg,
I have to admit this version is superb and easily good enough to make our top 10.
We'd been told about this stall at OUG Morning Market to the south of Kuala Lumpur and came prepared to wait. Indeed, there was quite a line when we arrived. Chatting to some of the people waiting with us, they all made it plain why they were happy to do so.
Have you tried this one before?
Not this one, but I do like Nasi Lemak.
It's very nice.
This is a good one, is it? I thought so, because there's a line.
Every time long queue.
Yes.
Great Nasi Lemak starts with the rice. It should be fragrant with coconut milk, light and fluffy rather than heavy, with just enough richness to make every mouthful satisfying on its own. This one was top class. Simple food executed perfectly. A delicious packet of goodness, and well worth both the journey and the wait. Few Nasi Lemak places are more famous than Wanjo. Located in Kampung Baru, with the Petronas Towers rising behind it, this is one of Kuala Lumpur's true food institutions. Wanjo has been serving Nasi Lemak since 1963, and after one visit, it's easy to understand why it remains so popular. The coconut rice is wonderfully fluffy, the sambal has that perfect balance of sweetness and spice, and the fried chicken is consistently excellent.
It's one of those places that every visitor should try at least once. If you want to experience one of Kuala Lumpur's most iconic meals, this is a very good place to start.
Now we're getting into the serious contenders. One of the criteria we use to judge is how excited we are to go back to a stall and how devastated we feel when they've sold out.
The lady at this stall scores very high on both, and many times we've made a special effort to get her before 8 in the morning to make sure she still has a packet or two left. When you open the packet, the aroma immediately hits you. Fragrant coconut rice, delicious sambal, and that unmistakable smell that tells you you're about to eat something special.
Now, you might be wondering how Nasi Lemak can vary so much from one vendor to another. After all, it seems like a pretty simple dish. Nasi Lemak literally means rich or creamy rice, and the basic ingredients are the same everywhere. This is a very good one. In fact, it's one of the best.
This is a Nasi Lemak local swear-by. We'll be back again very soon, and before 8 AM. Celia and I agree on most things, but on this we differed. So we're giving both the last two Nasi Lemaks top billing. Celia's vote was for Village Park. Village Park is probably the most famous Nasi Lemak restaurant in Malaysia, and it's extraordinary in every respect.
The fried chicken often steals the spotlight from the already excellent rice and sambal. Perfectly crisp on the outside, juicy and tender on the inside.
But even I have to admit, this chicken is something special. It's a Malaysian classic, done exceptionally well. One bite explains why people travel across the city to eat here. It's surely the benchmark for great Nasi Lemak.
The best Nasi Lemak doesn't have to be the most famous. Tucked away near the SS15 Morning Market, this family-run stall opens at 6 in the morning, and by 6:30, the queue can already be half an hour long. We know. We've been there, and we weren't complaining.
You come here often?
With Mum and Dad running the show, helped by their cheerful son and daughter, every packet is prepared with care. The rice is beautifully fragrant, the sambal is outstanding, and with so many delicious options to choose from if you want extras, like chicken, prawns, and even patai, this is the nasi lemak we come back for again and again. This is classic Malaysian nasi lemak, done exactly right. Nothing fancy, just perfectly cooked rice, exceptional sambal, and quality ingredients prepared by lovely people who clearly know and enjoy what they're doing. This is the dish we get up for before dawn, line up for 30 minutes, and happily talk about the experience for the rest of the day.
It's looking good. Everybody comes.
It's easy to see why nasi lemak became Malaysia's favourite breakfast. It's hearty enough to fuel your day, yet balanced so that it never feels too heavy. Those are our 10 favourites in and around KL so far. There are no weak links here. If your favourite didn't make the list, let us know in the comments. No doubt there are many more left to enjoy. We'd love an excuse to go and try another one, and we can't wait. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next Malaysian food adventure.
No rain. Don't rain. Don't rain.